Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk about my Discovery Kit from KYPRIS. They sent me this because I wanted to try more of their products and really test them out for you guys. And it seemed like a lot of you guys were curious in learning more about how KYPRIS worked on my skin. I talk a lot about the skincare products that I use. I feel like I'm pretty upfront about when things do and don't work for me. And I really wanted to share not just this Discovery Kit. I think it's amazing because you get to try like a little bit of everything and really figure out what works for you. And I think that that is so important with skincare. What works for someone, even if they have the same skin type as you, it's not always gonna work for you. Like you really have to go in there and test things out for yourself and use them a few times. So this kit is a bunch of sample sizes. They're deluxe samples and you get quite a lot of use out of them. I've been using this kit for over 2 weeks now and I'm not even like halfway through most of the samples. The thing about KYPRIS is it's expensive, but it's very potent. So you just need the tiniest bit and that's what's freaking amazing about this. I feel like there's enough in here for you to get a really, really good idea of what products are going to work best with your skin. And there are a couple of standouts that I really wanted to talk about. So you guys know I love their Pot of Shade Heliotropic Primer. I've talked about this in several videos. I don't need to say much more about it other than I think literally everyone needs this. I'm not kidding. I think everyone needs this. Their antioxidant dew has been a huge standout for me. I've been using this morning and night, and I put it on before I apply any other serums or moisturizers, whether they're KYPRIS or otherwise. And I feel like it just makes whatever else you're putting on your skin work better. So it just like amplifies the effects. I feel like it has definitely made my skin look more even, and I really, really liked it. Another that I've used and actually I've talked about before is their Moonlight Catalyst Refine and Renew. So this is kind of like a natural version of a retinol, and retinols can really help with your pores. They can help with fine lines. I've not been using it that long to really see all the effects it could have on my skin, but it has had a massive impact on my large pores. I do have an issue with pores here on my cheeks. A lot of times that's where things settle in. That's like one of my big problem areas with my skin. Within, I would say like 4 days of using this nightly, it has made my pores so much smaller. It's made them like visibly smaller to the point where I notice it with my makeup application. I notice it with just how they look, like the tone of my skin is better, the texture is better. I do think it has helped with my fine lines a little bit, but I haven't really been using it long enough to see that big impact. But I was so impressed with like the basically immediate results I saw in my pores. When I used this before, it was when I was visiting Rianne and she had it and I used it for a few days and I had the same experience. So I'm really glad that now I'm getting to test it more long term. And I will be doing like an updated video once I'm farther along in this process to talk about how my skin is doing, what products are working well for me, what ones maybe aren't working as well, and just kind of giving my overall thoughts on my experience with KYPRIS. Another that I did want to point out is the clearing serum. So I actually had a blemish. I had a couple on my chin. I used this in the morning because I didn't want to use it at the same time as the Moonlight Catalyst. And within like a day, it was totally dried out, totally gone, but my skin was not super dry. It was not irritated. It was not super red. It was a huge, huge difference in my skin. And I think that that is worth noting because a lot of you guys ask me about ways to deal with blemishes. And I think that this was an amazing option. This worked so much better than anything else I've tried. I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you next time.